All right, so that's where we are now, but we have an introduction of a new form now on the Kenyan vocabulary, and that is Form 24A. There was 34A, 34B, now we're on 24A. Now, according to IEBC and some lawyers, Raila needs to sign the Form 24A for an official exit or withdrawal of his candidacy for the 26th. However, according to NASA, they say that, well, that is not necessarily applicable in this case because there are no new fresh nominations. So it is not, an election that... your thoughts on that?
When you read those provisions, subsequent to a nomination, that specific section requires that any nominated candidate has the right to withdraw that candidature within 3 days after nomination. And then at that point, then that candidature will fill in a statutory Form 24A to confirm and validate that indeed that candidature has been withdrawn. When you recall the words of the Chief Justice when he was reading out the judgment of the Supreme Court, an election is a process. And processes, the only way of making sure there is accountability in processes is to make sure that those processes are captured in various forms and documents. That is why in terms of the Elections Act, you're going to find that there are several forms, from tallying and relaying of results to being nominated, to subsequently now withdrawing. So in this context, the argument by the NASA CEO could be valid in that there has not been, in the very strictest sense, a nomination. A nomination is defined in law. It's a process and procedure where a political party submits the name of a candidate for a certain elective seat. That has not happened because in this rerun, what had initially happened, IEBC only gazetted the names of the two candidates. So fine, and people need to distinguish. There is a difference between withdrawing a candidature and boycotting an election. Those are two different things.
Two different things altogether. Yes. And on